You sit down to work. 5 minutes later, you're scrolling your phone. You try to read, but your mind keeps wandering. Sound familiar? Your brain has a limited amount of attention. Think of it like a spotlight. It can only illuminate one thing at a time. But what if the problem isn't you? What if your brain is actually wired to get distracted? In this video, we'll explore the neuroscience of focus and how to take back control. Your brain has a limited amount of attention. Think of it like a spotlight. It can only illuminate one thing at a time. The part of your brain responsible for focus is called the prefrontal cortex. It sits right behind your forehead. Think of the prefrontal cortex as the CEO of your brain. It decides what to pay attention to, what to ignore, and what goals to pursue. But here's the problem. Your prefrontal cortex gets tired easily. It runs on glucose and oxygen, and it has limited energy. Every decision you make throughout the day drains a little more of that energy. What to eat, what to wear, how to reply to that email. By the afternoon, your willpower tank is nearly empty. That's why you find it so hard to concentrate later in the day. Now, let's talk about two important networks in your brain, the task-positive network and the default mode network. The task-positive network activates when you're focused on something specific, reading, solving a problem, or building something. The default mode network turns on when your mind wanders. It's responsible for daydreaming, self-reflection, and thinking about the past or future. These two networks work like a seesaw. When one is active, the other quiets down. You can't truly focus and daydream at the same time. The problem? Your default mode network is incredibly active. Research shows your mind wanders about 47% of the time. There's another key player, dopamine. Your brain releases dopamine when it encounters something new or unexpected. This is why scrolling social media feels so good. Every swipe delivers a tiny hit of dopamine, a new photo, a new video, a new comment. But focused work doesn't give you that quick dopamine hit. It requires sustained effort before the reward comes. Your brain has to choose between easy dopamine and hard focus. Every time you switch tasks, your brain pays a cost. Scientists call it attention residue. When you switch from task A to task B, part of your brain is still thinking about task A. It takes an average of 23 minutes to fully refocus. This is why multitasking is a myth. Your brain doesn't do two things at once. It rapidly switches between them and loses energy every time. So now that we understand why focus is so hard, let's talk about what you can actually do about it. Here are science-backed strategies to sharpen your attention. Strategy 1. Design your environment. Remove distractions before they happen. Put your phone in another room. Close unnecessary tabs. Clear your desk. Your environment shapes your behavior more than willpower ever could. Make the right choice the easy choice. Strategy 2. Use time blocking. Dedicate specific blocks of time to specific tasks. During that block, do nothing else. A popular method is the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This rhythm matches your brain's natural attention span. Strategy 3. Train your brain with meditation. Even 5 minutes of daily meditation strengthens your prefrontal cortex. Studies show that people who meditate regularly have thicker prefrontal cortices. Their attention muscles are literally stronger. Strategy 4. Prioritize sleep. Your prefrontal cortex is the first part of your brain to suffer from sleep deprivation. Even one night of poor sleep can reduce your cognitive performance by up to 30%. Your focus literally depends on rest. Strategy 5. Move your body. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain and releases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, which helps your neurons grow stronger. Just 20 minutes of moderate exercise can improve your focus for up to 2 hours afterward. Think of it as a natural focus drug. Strategy 6. Practice single tasking. Choose one thing, commit fully, and resist the urge to switch. This strengthens your focus like a muscle. Strategy 7. Feed your brain properly. Your brain consumes 20% of your daily calories. It needs proper fuel, omega-3s, antioxidants, and complex carbs. And don't forget water. Even mild dehydration can impair your concentration and working memory. When all these factors align, something magical happens. You enter what scientists call a flow state, a period of deep, effortless concentration. In flow, your default mode network quiets down, dopamine flows steadily, and your prefrontal cortex operates at peak efficiency. Time seems to disappear. To trigger flow, the task must be slightly challenging but not overwhelming. It should stretch your abilities just enough to keep you engaged. You also need clear goals. Vague intentions like, "I'll work on my project," don't give your brain enough direction. Instead, define exactly what you'll accomplish in the next hour. External distractions are only half the battle. Internal distractions, worries, to-do lists running through your head, unresolved emotions, are just as powerful. Write them down to get them out of your mind. Here's a powerful trick, the 2-minute rule. If a distracting thought can be resolved in under 2 minutes, do it immediately. If not, write it down and return to your focus task. Everyone has peak focus hours. For most people, it's the first 2 to 4 hours after waking. Guard this time fiercely. No meetings, no emails, no distractions. This is when your prefrontal cortex is strongest. Focus is not a talent. It's a skill. And like any skill, it gets stronger with daily practice. Start small. Even 10 minutes of undistracted work counts. Let's recap. Your prefrontal cortex is limited. Your brain craves novelty. Multitasking drains you. But with the right strategies, environment design, time blocking, meditation, sleep, exercise, and single tasking, you can reclaim your focus. Your brain is not broken. It was designed for a world very different from the one we live in today. Understanding that is the first step to taking back control. So, the next time you sit down to work, remember, focus is a choice, and your brain can be trained to make that choice easier every single day. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your brain will thank you. See you in the next video.